Hi all, my name is Michael O'Connor, a previous student in the college. I did my Leaving Cert in 2013 and Miss Maharaj has asked me to send in a brief video to you guys talking about career and education and work and my experiences with all that so far. So admittedly, I'm not a star athlete, I'm not a millionaire entrepreneur, and from trying to do this video, I've done it about 17 times. I'm giving up on my dream of being a TikTok star slash Instagram influencer. So, like I say, I'm going to try and give you a couple of nuggets. Hopefully, you take some value from them. And I'd like to just say what I would have wanted to hear at this age and part in school. So, the first thing I would like to stress is you are more than your grades. Okay, that's very important because there's a lot of pressure externally from teachers and your parents and your families and yourselves internally to try and get your number for a CAO. So it is important to realize that yes, you have to apply yourself fully and give it your all and do your best, but don't whittle yourself down to just a number on a CAO application because no one wants that for you. They just want you to be happy. There are also ways in getting into your career path, whatever way you like. You know, there's PLC courses there are apprenticeships. I have loads of friends who went to college, thought they might have wanted to do something and dropped out, and now they're twice as happy as they ever would be as an accountant or something. And they're yoga teachers and mechanics and barbers, and you know, everyone is just trying to find their way in this world. And at 27, I thought I'd have the world figured out. I am far from that. And that's the one thing, as the older I get, the more I realize that, you just figure it out as you go along and try not to sweat the small stuff because it does all work out in the end. So, my education point of view, I graduated, like I said, did my leaving in 2013. Can't you remember what I got in my leaving cert, which is a testament to my first point. I availed of the higher education access route from the University of Limerick, which is the HERE program. Miss Maharaj recommended it to me, and I can honestly say that only for this program, I probably would not have gone to college, and I probably would not be where I am today and loving life and enjoying my career. So do listen to your teachers. They want the best for you. It doesn't always seem that way, and I can say that now that I'm out of the school. Um, but they do. They just want you to be the best version you can of yourself. So I graduated, like I said, 2013, did my 4 years in business in UL, loved UL, great university, and graduated in 2017. What I would say is before you do your course, do have a good read of what is entailed in it because there was modules in there that I didn't like. I didn't like the accounting number side, but I liked the marketing side. I like the economic side. So try and find something that you're really interested in and do your work in advance because it's very easy to just pick a course on a booklet from a college and say that's what I'm going to do, and then you go into it and it's not entirely what you thought it was going to be like at all. So do your research on that and be ready and willing to do the work within college. It's meant to be a bit tougher than the leaving cert, but for me, I would not do the leaving cert again for any amount of money. And if you're interested in the subject, it all becomes a lot easier because you look forward to doing the work. So I graduated in 2017 from the University of Limerick. I then moved up to Dublin. I became a portfolio manager in the National Treasury, which is ironic because numbers was my least favorite thing and I was managing numbers on a daily basis. I was there for 3 years, really enjoyed it, cut my teeth there. Again, you're constantly learning. You think you come out of college and you know a lot about the world, and then you go into an actual job and it's back to ground zero and day one, and you have to try and find out who you are professionally. Um, so I enjoyed that for 3 years. I was leaving there and hoping to travel the world before COVID hit, and I was back in Tipperary in my childhood bedroom for about 18 months. And it gave me a lot of time to rethink about what I wanted business wise, professional wise, life wise. And the best advice I could ever give to anyone is to spend the time looking into who you are and who you want to be and trying to find something professionally that you love to do and turning a passion into a career. Because if you do that, you will have no qualms in your daily life with work. I did the maths. If you stay in an office or if your job for 9 to 5, which I don't know how what other careers are like, but in an office that's the usual hours, and that's 48% of your year. So you really do want to like what you do. Um, COVID was good for me personally because it gave me a chance to recalibrate and realize, okay, I'm out of school, I'm out of college, and I'm out of job after 3 years. Is this the way I want to go? And it wasn't. I didn't like the job I was in fully. So I turned my attention to trying to marry my personality. And I know that there's a lot of tests out there. Miss Maharaj will help you try to identify what you like to do personality wise and if we can match that up with a career. And after all of my internal kind of research, I landed on sales and business development is where I'd like to be. So I'm now in my new job. I'm here about 3 or 4 months. I'm selling economic research to banks in Manhattan in New York. And while it mightn't sound like the most amazing job, I really do enjoy it. I always saw myself in New York when I was in secondary school as an investment banker, but the older I got, the more I realized that isn't the life I wanted. And I actually pursue those interests outside of work now. I trade myself personally, and like that. If you think of going into a career and you don't end up in that career, there are ways that you can satisfy that interest, and it is not the end of the world. If you end up in a job and you think, "Oh my God, I'm stuck here for 40 years," that's not the case. The world isn't like that anymore. You find something that you love to do, and you just chase that dream. And I'm still trying to figure out what that is for me, and hopefully I'll find that out soon. Who knows? I might be back here talking to you one day as a millionaire entrepreneur or an influencer. It's definitely not going to be as a star athlete. But I've done a lot of waffling there. I hope you found some value in it. And I'd like to thank Miss Maharaj for inviting me to talk to you guys. And I wish you all the best in your remaining school career and onwards in your education and your actual jobs in the future.